What's going on? This is Trevor with 404.
And Liz.
And we are en route to go look at a new camper. Definitely not a new camper, just a different camper. Interesting thing. So, as I've said quite a few times, we wanted to do 16,000 miles for 16,000 bucks with a truck and camper combination, right? We're 14.2 in if we don't count the $1,500 worth of AC work that was done on the truck. We probably should count that, but I'm not going to because, yeah. This camper we're going to look at is literally the exact same camper we have now. Same floor. It's not the same brand, but it's literally the same exact type with a 23-footer with some pop-outs on the sides and one slide, and it's $3,800. If I can get him to three-ish, $3,200, and then sell ours in Gunnison for like $1,000, $1,500, we'll actually end up pretty close to our original goal, which I did not think was possible. All right, I'm gonna pass you over to Liz and let you show you some views. She's reading a book.
So yeah,
What are you reading?
Diary when we could. It's hard to see though for the camera.
We're about 50 minutes away from the camper. We do have some logistical hurdles here. We currently have a camper at our site, and we have that site for 19 more days. We're going to roll in with a new camper. We have to swap everything over somehow. We only have one truck, obviously, so we've got to find a place that will allow us to take both campers, set them side by side, swap everything over. Holy, look at this. I mean, Colorado is just views on views. Sorry about that. I had to show you the views. You know, this was actually a part of Colorado that we actually had not planned to go to, and it's spectacular. So anyways, back to the logistical issues. I got to figure out where we can set both campers up, swap everything over, and get everything sorted, and then move the new camper in, and then park the old camper in a storage facility, and then post on Facebook Marketplace and sell it, give it, whatever. It's got to be gone in 20 days, so we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, we'll the next time you see me, we'll be looking at it. I'll be showing you the new camper. It's also scruffy. I know it's scruffy. It's got a window that's bad, which is not a huge deal. I can fix that. But all of the core stuff's supposed to work, and there's no water damage anywhere, which is not something we did very well with in the last camper. It had water damage when I bought it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I never bought a camper before. I didn't know that I was supposed to touch everything and poke the walls to see if there was water damage. I know now, but yeah, I had no idea. So anyways, we'll see you in a few minutes. So we bought another camper. Immediately came to the tire shop to get tires because those are from 2016. But it's okay. It's kind of scruffy, which is the way we like things. Scruffy truck, scruffy camper, right?
So we had some problems with the new camper, and we had a guy showed up. He showed up in 10 minutes. So yeah, we're fixing it. He's fixing it, rather.
All right, so we are on the road, heading back to Gunnison with new camper in tow. I think you probably just saw the RV RV repair guy. I wasn't going to drive the camper in the condition. I mean, okay, the camper's in good shape, but the tires were from 2016, and I was not going to do that. So we stopped at a Big O tire, put all new tires on it, and then there was a couple issues with the stabilizer, whatever that thing is, the equalizer, the weight equalizer hitch system. The one I had was different than the one on the camper, and the guy that had the camper didn't have the right hitch, so I had like half of one system and half of another system. But Glenwood RV repair, dude came out legit. I called him, he sent me back a text, said he had poor signal. He asked where I was, and he showed up in 10 minutes. Like, no exaggeration. Dude showed up, took care of us, and got us where we can actually get this thing back to Gunnison. So we lost about an hour and a half, 2 hours. He also took his time to go over the camper and look at, just do a once over, you know, while he was there, and which was super cool of him. And so if you're in Glenwood, Colorado, give him a shout. He's a hell of a guy. Now, we got some grade 8 bolts holding it, and it's working. Like, I can tell the stabilizers are doing what we're supposed to be doing. It is not a permanent solution, so I don't know what I'm going to do in Gunnison. I don't remember if the mounts on the old camper are welded on or if they're bolted on. I feel like they're welded on, but I'm not sure. And I definitely would consider hitting up Harbor Freight, grabbing a acetylene torch and whacking them off, and grabbing one of the cheap titanium welders from there. I kind of want one anyways, just to have, you know, tack and re-weld it on. But the moment I do that, if I cut it out of the other camper, that camper becomes not something I can actually cut loose of or sell. And it's not worth a whole lot. Like, I'm gonna legit sell it for like $1,200-$1,300, or whatever I can get out of it. It's got to be sold for some amount of money or given away on the last day. If somebody don't buy it for cheap, I'm gonna give it away to somebody. It's not leaving. We're not leaving Gunnison, Colorado with it. So it does need to kind of be a serviceable thing. So I don't know what the solution is. Gunnison's not a big town, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to buy like a full stabilizer bar system. But our next leg of the trip is all the way across the country. So, weird thing. Okay, with the mountains so high beside us, if you've not experienced this, you're going to be like, no way, that's not a thing. If you're not going up a steep hill or going down a steep hill, it is very hard to tell if you're going up or down. Like, it looks like I'm going downhill right now, but I can tell by the way the truck's pulling that I'm definitely going uphill. And the elevation, we're at 7215, 7230. We're going uphill, but it looks like it's a very weird thing. The closest thing I can compare it to is many years ago. I was at the Bilo Center. I used to do signs many moons ago. I did big sign installs, and the company I was working with at the time had the Bilo Center, the big scoreboard thing in the middle that hangs down, and it's on like cables, and it hangs down, and it's huge. Like, it's way bigger than what you think it is. I mean, it's like 25 feet wide, or 25 foot on all sides. It's square, and we're on a lift like 30 or 40, maybe 50 feet up, and it's in front of us, and we're actually replacing Verizon sign faces in it, or Singular. Actually, I don't remember. We were replacing the cell phone company sign faces, and it's such a big thing, and it was like that's what I was like relative to, and because it's on cables, it slightly moves. Now, our lift obviously was not moving at all, even though it was actually on ice and that for that particular job. But because the perception of I don't have the words, but the perception of what you were seeing was moving, you would catch yourself like literally feel like you were about to fall, and you were clearly not going to fall. Like the surface I was standing on was absolutely not moving at all, but because this big thing was moving just slowly, it totally threw off. I don't know. It's not really like a vertigo, but this reminds me of that sensation where you don't really know what is what because of the surroundings are so extreme. Anyways, I don't know. I'm going to stop rambling now. Let you talk to Liz for a minute. What do you think about the new camper, Liz?
So, yeah, the new camper, when we were looking on Facebook Marketplace, it didn't look, well, it looks better in person than it actually did kind of online.
It did. Yeah, I was really surprised. That's usually not how Marketplace goes.
It's usually the opposite.
Yeah, it's like a photo from like 12 years ago when it was really good condition and now it's been set somewhere. This was not. This was actually really nice. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's... So, like, I'm thinking.
Are words hard?
Yes, words are very hard. But the water heater is kind of not working right now.
There's something up with the water heater. To be fair, it's not... we don't know if there's propane in the tanks or nothing, so there could be a number of things that I don't understand exactly how those water heaters work. You know, it may not try to ignite, like the igniter's not working to light the pilot light. So it may have something that detects that there's no propane coming through the line, or there's no pressure in the propane line, and therefore it won't let it strike the igniter. I don't know. Once we get it plugged in and because it has an electric water heater and the propane water heater, which right now we only have propane. The electric, if the electric works, which the RV guys talk like those two units kind of work in tandem with each other. So if one doesn't work, it doesn't seem like the other one doesn't work. Or if one doesn't work, it seems like the other one doesn't work either. Is that right? Am I saying that?
I think so.
Yeah.
But other than the water heater not really working at the moment, camper's pretty much good. But, like, because we went to Tractor Supplies to look at it, to find a hitch, which we did not find, but we, as he said earlier,
What are you trying to call me?
I'm not trying to call you anything. You cobbled something together, right?
Fabricable.
Fabricable. That was...
Fabricable.
Fabricable.
That is a Egan Newton word. Oh, and the trailer brakes are not working as good as they should either.
Oh, really?
They're not. Like, I've got the box dialed in, like, full tilt, and I felt them kick in a time or two, but they're not working like they're supposed to. Which is not great considering where we're at. But
this camper is amazing. It's like, it's a totally different type of brand, a whole different camper, but it's like the same floor plan as our old camper. It's crazy how similar it is and how good it is, but, well, that's our update real quick. And
all right, so we're about 9,000 feet with the new camper. The new camper's a bit heavier than the other one. I don't know how, but it is. But it's an okay view. It's an okay view.
Not too bad, though.
What are you doing, Liz?
I want to see how far I can get.
Do it. That is a terrible throw.
Can you do better?
Yes, but I have a camera in one hand and a Stormy in the other.
Can I hold the Stormy in the camera and you throw?
No, stop for me. Okay.
What is she doing? She's like, I can walk myself, sir.
We're not playing tug of war with the boat. Quit that.
This is what it's like to have a stormy.
I picked up a rock. Did you like it?